Dylan.
Hi everybody, coming in with a bang as always. This is your host with the most, Leon Starcrest, back with another episode of Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. No, not the New Genesis part. I just read the damn title, but no. Just Phantasy Star Online 2. We're still finishing that up. We will be going straight into New Genesis after we're done with PSO 2, but we still got a long way to go. Because these story episodes got very long. We're starting with episode 4, so we still got it quite a ways to go before we get to New Genesis. Alright, let's jump back into it. I did my degeneracy check-in earlier. For NGS. Dun, din, 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 din. This is like an awkward elevator ride, isn't it?
Bruh.
When you're waiting to switch between games, basically. From NGS to PSO2 or the other way around. Just sitting. Just waiting. Ah, alright. Get on with it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I already... Yeah, let's just do this. There we go. Keep it simple and clean. I was gonna say easy, but then, you know. Clean works, even if it is a reference to, you know, if you know, you know. I have to go over here, because Shao took over the throne over there. Alright, where did we leave off? Episode 5, Calamity Engulfing the World. Yeah, we just saw what's-his-name lose everything. Lutz. We defeated Lutz, his cast from Demonicas, and then the castle collapsed in on him. Well, he did it to himself, trying to kill us. Okay. Now we're in the outskirts after, you know, the whole place fell down. Let's see the aftermath.
What did you find, Varuna? Any sign of Lutz?
None that we could find, ma'am. It's safe to assume he was caught up in the collapse.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Elise. I am fine. I was ready for this. My uncle's madness was plain to see in his final moments.
Feels bad. Nice camera angle, though.
You bastard!
Perhaps he was a smokescreen.
Oh?
Huh?
It seemed to me as though he was being controlled by a far greater will.
I thought that's kind of what we already established with the ephemera thing.
What will would that be, Luther?
I can't be certain just yet, but the Savior wouldn't appear for a mere dispute over the throne.
Okay.
This problem spans beyond our nation.
Five-heading.
Disaster looms over the whole world. Wouldn't you agree, Guardian?
Man knows his shit. A new kingdom. We're back in the royal capital.
Cuento Castle and its pretender king were no more. In light of this, Harriet's first act was to proclaim that the capital would be relocated. With the royal capital in chaos following the castle's collapse, she established a provisional capital in a neighboring fortress city. As the people went about the process of relocating, one issue remained unresolved: the lack of a royal heir. There was only one woman with a claim to the throne, and she continually refused to accept it. It's too soon for me to take the throne. Please, Luther, take my place.
Very established he can't. Also, she's already wearing the princess outfit now.
No, this is your job. For one thing, my claim to the throne was stripped away. A fact that is very much public knowledge.
Yeah, he's fucked.
To deny the people an heir would be to disappoint them in their hour of need. Harriet, it is your duty to bear the weight of the crown.
Pretty heavy weight.
Must I? Really?
It'll be that's a douchebag thing to say. It'll be okay, Harriet. I believe in you.
That is most reassuring to hear from you, Guardian. But...
Of course, milady.
Harriet's pretty young. Don't you think it's a little too soon to give her that kind of responsibility?
I mean, usually in these olden tales, princesses and queens and shit, well, usually just the princesses, but still, like, they're like fucking teenagers and shit. So I'm actually surprised the heir's even saying this.
There is no such thing as too soon or too late in matters of royal succession. Suitability is all that matters.
Politics, am I right?
Ease Artia to the east has a young child as their head of state and national symbol.
Also, speculating that she's too young for the throne, but not too young to fight on the front lines like she was doing right before this. Seems a little weird ass backwards, but okay. A young child as their head of state and national symbol. Wonder who that is.
Epic to the west has a divine queen who acceded to the throne at 17. No older than you.
There you go.
Age is irrelevant. What matters is whether the would-be ruler has the resolve to devote themselves to their country. I have no such resolve. That's why I erred so grievously in my self-righteous research, and why I was stripped of my claim to the throne. But you, Harriet, you have that resolve, my sister.
Luther. Guardian. Very well.
You got
In
this.
the name of my royal line, I, Harriet Renata Reina Cuento, do hereby humbly accede to the throne. Guardian, I beseech you, illuminate our way and support us in our hour of need.
I'll do my best, milady. The state of the world. Oh, we got sub-stories. Cuento's future. Noblesse oblige. Same place. Alright, Cuento's future.
I have a status report about the Cuento Royal Army. They are transitioning peacefully to the new regime. Some forces have left the military to become mercenaries or bandits, but not in any large numbers.
They're like, fuck this.
However, there are still castrum demonicas in the land. They will persist even if their summoners perish. They are not weapons that will simply fade away. We must continue destroying them. I hate to place this burden upon you, Guardian, but please aid us in this.
I mean, it's pretty much explaining that it's just a repeatable thing you can do now, right? The Buster quests, so you can farm those points and yada yada. It's a tall order for one person. I don't know if I can do that.
I couldn't agree more. Truly.
She's reasonable.
We're searching for more people capable of using Buster Towers. But so far, we have no prospects. Surprising no one, I'm sure. Castrum Demonicas are born from the use of ephemera. Destroying them requires power on the same level. For the Guardian to activate a Buster Tower without ephemera shows their power is easily on par with that of ephemera.
Well, thanks.
I'm not sure I care for your tone.
She's freaking out again.
I meant nothing by it. I was simply stating the truth. If the truth bothers you, perhaps there's something weighing on your conscience.
We just don't have a good history with you, man.
You
don't know
love
that.
deflecting, don't you? How about a simple thank you for once?
Wow, Zira's giving him attitude, alright.
I think the fact that I don't even remotely question your background would show gratitude aplenty. Is that not enough for you?
Got her.
Forget it.
You suck! In addition, we've been investigating Lutz's followers to gauge their intentions. But so far, we haven't come up with many red flags. In fact, most of them seem grateful you've ascended to the throne, Lady Harriet.
My uncle held things to his own personal standards, and often made unreasonable demands. He was already getting backlash as it was.
Does that mean everyone's going to be happy with Harriet's revolution?
No. I doubt things will go so smoothly. In a struggle for the throne, one must follow the victor. At least, on the surface. Cuento isn't a monolithic entity. There are others besides Lutz who extolled the virtues of ephemera. I'm sure such people will pay lip service to our ideals, while secretly awaiting an opportunity to strike and overthrow the royal family. Which is why we must never let ourselves be seen as vulnerable. Thank you for your report. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Oh god, here comes the announcement.
To fully mobilize for an assault operation on Mothership Shiva. All ARC's operatives should prepare for deployment immediately.
Okay, at least that didn't take forever to announce. Some of the announcements are hella long. Noblesse oblige.
Ah, Lady Harriet, should you be walking around this humble place?
Mind your manners. I think you meant to say, Your Majesty?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Lady Harriet is our ruler now.
What did I just say?
I'm still just
Look at
barely
this
getting on my
dude.
feet as a ruler. So feel free to keep calling me Harriet.
Lady Harriet! Lady Harriet! What's a ruler?
It's something, it's a flat stick you use to measure things.
Well, a ruler is somebody who represents everybody in the land.
I know, that was pretty bad.
You suck!
I had to say it though, I don't know.
Are they big and important?
That's cheap comedy.
No, they're not big or important. They're the same as everybody else. Just a little higher profile.
I noticed her outfit's a little different when she's wearing the crown and when she's not. Like, cause the scene we just saw before this, I thought she was just missing the crown, but the rest of the outfit was the same. It's actually a little different, but I don't think it's the same as the outfit she had before, like she ascended. Like, I think we've seen her in 3 different outfits now is what I'm saying. It could be, maybe I just didn't pay enough attention. That the outfit in the last scene we just saw was the same as before we defeated Lutz or whatever. I don't think so though, I think it was different. At first I thought it was just this one, but without the crown, but no. No, it's actually completely different. So now they're not big or important, they're the same as everybody else, just a little higher profile.
Ooh, are you a show-off, Lady Harriet?
Well, yes, I am a show-off. I'd be embarrassed to do it all by myself, so I hope you'll all be there to support me.
Oh, there you go.
Totally! Yeah!
She just rolled with that.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Lady Harriet!
Oh, more attention.
Lady Harriet!
Oh, look who's Miss Popular now.
Lady Harriet!
Dude's on his last legs.
Lady Harriet!
Dylan!
Even Arnold's chiming in, but he said
All
Dylan for
these
some reason.
people flocking to her. They must really love her.
I wouldn't quite call it love. Prime Minister Lutz, that is, the former king, burdened the people considerably to maintain our national prestige. The people are excited to be liberated from those burdens, and they have high hopes for the next regime, as I see it. That and I've often snuck out into town since I was a young girl, so people tend to know my face. They know my character as a politician. It is a relief to them. That is why they support me, and why I must live up to their expectations.
And you had your doubts. You're perfect for this job.
This is the first step towards restoring our kingdom. Making the people happy is a king's most basic duty. And while I work to earn the trust people place in me, I have more duties besides. Luther and I still have a goal: to seal away ephemera for good.
Oh, back to the main story. The state of the world. Episode 5, Chapter 2, Part 1, Destruction and Struggle. The Dying Country.
With Harriet taking on the role of ruler of the magical kingdom of Coento, the land was once again on the road to peace. But Harriet's objective was more than simply sitting upon the throne. The newly reborn Coento was mobilizing with the intent of eradicating ephemera, the insidious flower eroding the world. Let us begin by reviewing the status of our neighboring lands. Varuna, if you would, please.
Our continent is split into 4 separate cardinal nations. To the east lies the Trade Federation of East Artia. Built by merchants, it leverages its rich soil and abundant resources to do business.
Their sorcery specialty is replication. They harness the power of ephemera to reproduce things in large quantities. It seems harmless enough at face value. But if ephemera is involved, there's almost certain to be a catch.
To the west lies the divine land of Epic. Built around an oasis, seekers of enlightenment gather there to undergo rigorous ascetic training.
Rumor has it that in Epic, they've perfected a means of refining mind control potions. Using ephemera, of course.
To the north lies the Wayland
Ominous.
Empire. It's a nation of warriors that crowned their strongest citizens emperor for generations.
It's a land of savagery where might makes right. They've devised a means of body enhancement called demonization.
And in the south is our nation, the magical kingdom of Coento. We live in harmony with nature and find practical applications for mana.
Our land focuses strictly on studies of the arcane. The Castrum Demonica I developed started out as Quinto's specialty.
Of course, someone leaked the art of summoning castrums to other lands, so now all nations field them in battle.
The Castrum Demonicas within Coento are on their way out, thanks to the efforts of our esteemed guardian. However, the Castrum Demonicas of other lands remain standing, physically demarcating their borders.
The Castrum Demonicas of each land are in a standoff with one another, putting a hard stop to most international relations. go, we have no way of knowing what the reality is on the ground of any other nation. If anyone tried to cross a border without permission, the Castrum Demonicas would activate and mobilize to exterminate the intruders. Not that anyone would be stupid enough to try, anyway.
I have a report. A Castrum Demonica on the Wayland border has activated. Someone appears to have approached.
Well, what do you know? I stand corrected.
So you were saying?
It could be an envoy from Wayland. Let us make haste to the border.
A visitor from Wayland.
The Guardian and their entourage received a report of a Castrum Demonica activation and made for a Quento-Wayland border. At that point in time, only a single figure stood against the Castrum Demonica on the border. One figure alone, a solitary warrior who fought ceaselessly, waiting for the clock to strike the appointed hour.
Damn! Oh shit, okay.
He's pulling his cock out! Surprise, motherfucker!
Quento is just past here. I can't give up now.
He thinks he can. Can she do it? Oh shit, there goes that.
Is my power simply not enough?
Surprise, motherfucker!
I was like, hey, maybe she can. No. Oh shit!
Son of a bitch!
Came in guns blazing,
We can
literally.
talk later. Stand down and let us handle this, please.
My apologies, and thank you.
I'm a motherfucking hero. I got twin machine guns. I came to help, milady. Let's do this. A plea to save Wayland. I almost thought we were gonna have to do another, you
Felled
know.
a Castrum Demonica. You must be the legendary savior. Pardon me. The Guardian.
Harriet's hair is freaking out.
You know of him?
I was about to say that. My reputation seems to precede me.
The name of the Guardian, savior of Quento, is not unknown in Wayland. Allow
Shit,
me to
word
thank
comes
you again.
fast.
I am Malfoncina.
That's why she looked familiar. I was looking at her like, where have I seen her before?
Malfoncina?
Does my name have some significance?
If you only knew. In that earlier scene, there was a moment where I was kind of like, what? Like, my mind was like, we've seen her before somewhere. Like, this chick, I know this chick. Not just because she's hot or whatever. Like, there's something about her. There was something like that going on in my mind. I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was just like, dude, there's something about her. Is it? Yeah, that's a nice reference, actually. Is it your real name? I assume it is. This is probably the real Malfoncina.
Yes, it's not an alias. My name is Malfoncina.
I needed evidence.
I guess we can puzzle over that later.
Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering if we'd ever revisit that subplot with Milrandy and everything.
And what would drive a citizen of Wayland to such folly as standing alone against a Castrum Demonica to come here?
come to Cuento in search of the Guardian, the savior hero. Please, deliver Wayland from the doom that it courts.
Well, I said it before, it's obviously an origin story, this whole episode. A familiar warrior. Plugging up them plot holes from episode 1 through 3, huh? I'm with it. Look who it is. Back before he went crazy. Which is partially due to Melfincina dying, of course.
Are the grunts done crawling out of the woodwork yet? Fuck!
There's more! If they get past us! The children!
He's getting eaten alive!
They just keep coming! We gotta retreat before they eat us!
Screw retreating! Remember what's behind us, you bunch of pansies! You suck!
You're right.
We were already doomed, so don't start fearing for your lives now. Let's at least take some of them with us!
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Talk about arriving in the nick of time. Good thing we rushed straight here.
Cena? Who are they?
What is with the flickering? Yeah, it shows up on OBS too, so you guys can see it as well. Well, it's probably just a weird graphical issue. I wonder if my character's using hero skills because I'm using that job class? Like, did they actually... Or did it just... Or did they just, like, expect... They just assume that your character's gonna be doing that even if you don't get that job class. I wonder now.
Easy there, Get 'em Holt. They're on our side.
Get 'em, Holt!
Or did their budget get high enough for them to do a boxer of Wayland? Did their budget get high enough for them to actually do like
Does something about his name bother you?
you know, customized cutscenes for every job class? That's pretty expensive. But I mean, hey, maybe they did it. I mean, even FF14 hasn't done that yet, but you know, small indie company.
Oh, nope, not at all. Don't mind me. We can work it out later. For now, let's do something about this.
I mean, I feel like I already worked that out a long time ago, Zero, but yeah. We're obviously in the past. That sword changes.
Operation on Mothership
There it is.
Shiva is now underway.
That sword changes.
Is the final battle. All ARC's operatives, please report to the quest counter for deployment.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's a long-ass announcement, sometimes it's not. I was gonna say, that sword, changes size depending on which type of weapon your character is using. It's like, sometimes it's a double saber, you know? I found out to get that weapon camo, so that your weapon actually looks like that, like the one that the character pulls out, in cutscenes, you have to, I think it's a drop from, like, an extreme quest, or... Like, it's an RNG thing, though, from what I've seen. And sometimes it appears in some of the scratch tickets that they have in, like, NGS. I was like, damn. One day. Like, one of the event that just passed where I got Zera's outfit. It was there. But I had to use my tickets on Zera's outfit, not the damn sword, so... I think it might have been a different color, though. So yeah, it is what it is. I couldn't get it this year. Maybe next year. Battle of the Wayland Borderlands. Here we go. A one and only time. And then we never get to do this again, even on an alternate character. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to... Yeah, I'll switch to this palette. It's a little bit better for this kind of thing. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Mag. I say he'll probably be alright, but better safe than sorry and all that. Okay.
The battle for the Castrum Demonica is about to begin. We've confirmed deployment of the Arx Demonica and anticipate a fierce battle. Summon Buster Rams, destroy barriers, and destroy the Castrum Demonica upon interception. Good luck. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Thanks, Zero. The Wayland Empire. Oh, here we go.
All personnel, prepare to commence battle. Don't forget to collect mana.
The weather conditions seem to be the only difference, but I assume the rest of the battle's gonna be pretty much the same shit as before. Rinse and repeat.
Mana readings are increasing.
Battle stable.
Enemy forces attacking. Defend the Buster Towers.
I'm on it, Zira. Holy shit. It really does feel like the hero class was designed for this. Literally for this activity. Dynasty Warriors 1 versus everybody.
Enemy numbers are dropping.
I was hoping it would reach.
Most of the enemy forces have been routed.
They already fucked up the automated turrets. Prick. Okay, there's gonna be two.
Buster Ram is being summoned.
Yeah, what she said. You don't get any mana over here. It's all over here. Why is this one already fucked up? What the hell?
Buster Ram summoned. Escort us to destroy the Arx Demonica.
Turned at the last moment. Final phase. Alright, we gotta defend first, again. This just seems like unnecessarily dragging things out, but one time per account, so I guess it's whatever. It didn't break it. Shit. Time for a drink. Tortega aim over here. Steamroll them. Nice choice of words here. Steamroll their asses. I think we're set. Attack! There's an enemy over there, but... Oh, well, it's the one I have to get, yeah. Asshole. God, here we go. Shit. Close enough. Well, he fixed that problem for me.
Finish the Castrum Demonica off!
Got your finisher right here, asshole.
Castrum Demonica's annihilated! Victory for us! Great work! Now head on back!
Son of a bitch.
Well, it's once per account, so it will lack a little bit of immersion not being able to do this again on another character. But at the same time, it's such a repetitive task. It's like they just got so lazy with quest battles. It's like they just gave up on designing unique quest battles and they just gave us the same one over and over for this entire episode now. It's starting to feel like. That it's just kind of like, not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss the fact that I don't have to do this ever again once we do a playthrough on Zara, you know? I'm actually gonna look back and be like, I'm kind of glad we don't have to do this again. It's repetitive. It's just the same shit over and over. Like they just got lazy with designing quest battles and said, fuck it, let's just make them do the same thing over and over with a slightly different background. I don't know. Maybe not all of episode 5 will be this, but it's looking like a good chunk of it's gonna be. I was actually kind of thinking it was gonna end with Lutz, but no. It seems like we're gonna be doing this for a while. So it's already getting stale. Like, if you wanted to make it something that you farm with friends outside of the story, why also include it in the story as a mandatory thing, you know? Again, it's only one time per account, so I'll never have to worry about this again, at least. And there's no unique cutscenes we're missing out on, thank God. Ironically, that's also what makes it feel kind of repetitive and dull at the same time, though. Just kind of yeah, it's kind of a weird choice. It feels a little lazy. I don't know what their intention was, but it feels a little lazy having these repetitive Buster quests be part of the story, rather than just being something you farm with your friends outside of it, you know? Like once or twice for the immersion of the story would have been fine, but it's like, looks like we're gonna be doing this for a while. I don't know. Alright, the dying country.
There are Castrum Demonicas in Wayland territory as well. Luther was right. They're all over the world.
Maybe they're trying to go too much like Dynasty Warriors. They want to simulate an actual war zone. And you're just like going from one place to another, destroying forts, but they're all exactly the fucking same. I just realized that's not actually like that's not just like a normal fur around his neck. It's actually got a wolf head there too. Jesus. On I forgot his name. Dude, get him, Holt. Yeah. Sierra says there are Castrum Demonicas in Wayland territory as well. This was right there all over the... Yeah.
Hey, Xena. Who are these noobs?
Oh my god, he actually called us noobs!
You bastard!
Noobs to you? Is that any way to talk about people who rushed to your rescue?
You bastard! Son of a... I don't remember asking for it.
But he was still a fucking asshole even back then.
Get him, Holt! I'm sorry about this. He gets so hung up on posturing.
I know. He's all, yeah.
This country's called Wayland, right? What's going on here?
What, the fight wasn't enough of a tip-off? We're at war, girly.
It's like we're getting an origin story on the Photoners, but it's mixing with like memories and expectations of myself. Probably because of Persona the Masked. Being me, of course. I feel like Persona the Masked and the Profound Darkness kind of fused with the archives at the very beginning of episode 5. It looks like, you know, that's probably what happened, creating the black hole. And it was like my future, now past self's way of guiding me towards where I needed to go, which is here, obviously. But it's causing this whole thing to happen. Because obviously, it's not like Get 'em Holt and Melfincina were actually there way back then, you know, during the time of the Photoners, thousands of years ago, or whatever the hell it was supposed to be. But they're representing somebody from that era, and then like my character's memories or something are Or just projecting these images, I think. I don't know. It's something freaky like that. Something freaky's going on. We'll find out.
At war? With whom?
Yeah, who are you guys at war with?
Everyone and no one. Everybody around us is an enemy. Duh.
Okay. The strongest dictate the rulers and all that? So this country's just at war with itself?
Death to the weak, life to the strong. That's how things work here in Wayland. If you want to know what's going on in our country, how about you come with me?
Is this a village?
I wouldn't even call it that. It's just a gathering point for survivors.
Hey, get him home! Thanks for earlier!
Dylan!
Whatever. You were pissing yourself earlier. Do me a favor and drop dead. We'll have fewer mouths to feed that way.
Damn!
You're a real smooth talker, get him, Holt!
And of course he's used to that from this guy.
Like you just heard, we ain't even got enough rations to get through tomorrow. It's this bad all over Wayland.
Hey, get him, Holt! Can't believe you're still alive!
And I can't believe you're still mouthing off, brat. Would it kill you to show me some gratitude for protecting your ass?
I never asked for your protection anyway!
Who does this remind you of? Hey, don't give me that look! I was just pointing out a fact!
It's like she saw me actually glare at her. I didn't say anything, but I actually, like, you know, I did dagger eyes at Sierra, and then she... Damn. They knew.
My dad isn't back. He went out with everybody else.
I see you, Sierra. I'm watching you.
Your father has gone very far away for the good of everybody here.
And make it.
It's okay, Malfacina. I know how this works. He's not coming back, is he?
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't cry. I'm in the same boat. Look, I'll grow big and super strong and slay the Emperor.
But what if the Emperor killed you instead? I would hate that.
Aww.
I won't lose. No way in hell. That Emperor's as good as dead.
Ah, nice try, kiddo. But only one guy's gonna waste that damn Emperor, and it's gonna be me. Don't you kids worry about that. Just live your lives. Now go on. Back to the settlement with you.
This settlement took me and Gedimholt in. We want to protect them, but Castrum Demonicas are implacable foes, and our casualties keep rising. We should be okay for the time being with the nearest Castrum Demonica destroyed, but...
They're gonna make grabby hands again eventually. The only permanent solution is often the Emperor. I'll destroy the Castrums and Fiend Troopers, pound that godforsaken Emperor into mush, and put an end to this lousy country for good.
You might be thrown off by his violent language and compensation, but what he means to say is that he wants to bring peace to the land.
No, yeah, I'm used to his way of talking, and that's what he meant.
You've been in a prolonged civil war, right? Has anyone else tried to overthrow the Emperor?
Oh, certainly. And the current Emperor has slain every last one of them. He became the Emperor by being stronger than anyone else. Now all he wants is conflict against the strong. Nothing else matters to him. Whether the people suffer or the nation falls in the process is of no consequence.
He's just starting fights over and over again. Why would he do something so pointless?
I mean, did you not just hear what their entire country's culture is like? That seems pretty normal. I'm surprised this hasn't happened before. I'm surprised it's still even a country. Like, how has it even lasted this long? With everybody just constantly wanting to fight each other just to prove who's stronger. Like, this seems pretty par for the course. You've got a hell of a ruler. But again, pretty expected based on the culture we've heard about. I think I've heard enough.
I couldn't agree more. It would be just awful if nobody stopped this guy. Plus, there's no question at this point that the influence of ephemera, more specifically F-factors, is present in this land. It's Ark's duty to deal with Falspawn. We'll rise to the occasion.
As we always have before.
Meanwhile, in the Wayland Empire's imperial capital, Emperor Schreger and his brother, Elmir, stood by quietly, listening to tidings from the field of Castrum Demonica's corruption.
This guy. I'm getting that same feeling again, that he's like familiar, but I don't think so this time. He just has one of those looks, I think.
Looks like we finally got someone who can crush a Castrum Demonica, brother.
Like, he looks familiar, but I don't think he actually is anybody.
Spreading rumors has paid
You
off. Now the ignorant masses will rally under a nice, friendly banner. There's been a lull in Castrum Demonica and Fiend Trooper skirmishes as of late anyway. I hope this serves to get your blood flowing.
How strong is this so-called Guardian?
Now, dear brother. You can't just wolf them down right off the bat. Give them a little free-range roaming if you really want those flavors to develop.
You think you can tell an emperor what to do? You're getting arrogant. No matter. Do as you will.
In that case, I think I'll pop in and say hello.
Guardian, just how powerful are you? I eagerly await the thrill of our inevitable clash. May war spread far and wide. The land, the people, ephemera. Everything in this world is an offering to us.
That's it for that chapter, I guess. Oh, we have a proper quest battle now, finally. Been a while since we got one of those. An enigmatic assault. I think I'll take my break early because I don't know how long this will be. With cutscenes and everything. We're almost at an hour. So I will BRB, and when I come back, we'll do this. Keep going. For at least another hour or so. I wonder how long. Just kind of going around my head and thinking, I wonder how. If this episode's gonna be as long as episode 4, Why wouldn't it be, right? I'll hold my thoughts till later. Alright, I'll be RB.
I got poison!
Feels like it, but no. Alright, I'm back. Let's get on with it. An enigmatic assault. October 15th, 1000 hours. So we're back outside of the black hole. Our present day.
I see. It's apparent that investigating that world is going to take quite a bit of time.
No shit, Zhao. I was just lamenting that, Loki. I was like, man, this is gonna go for a while, isn't it?
First Luther, now get him, Halt. It feels like anything goes on Omega. First, we stopped the chaos in one country, and now we're at war in another. There's never a dull moment.
Yeah.
The history of man is a history of war. Even the history of Arcs has been a long battle against the False-Spawn.
We're no different.
You call this relatively peaceful, but war continues to rage. Is it the same for all worlds?
This stuff happens all over. Maybe that's why it's following the same pattern in Omega.
Xiao, what's happening on this side?
And the black hole is continuing to expand, and it's begun to engulf neighboring galaxies. Its expansion velocity is highly abnormal. It's hard to be optimistic about this situation.
False-Spawn readings in the city area. They just showed up out of nowhere.
Here?
Scramble
Again?
all ARC's personnel. This shouldn't happen. Dispatch them for suppression, but have them exercise extreme caution.
Fuck!
We have to help them.
That's right. Teaming up with the wife. I don't know, actually. Chapter 2, Part 2, Omega's Influence. Beyond the Bounds. Oh, we are teaming up with the wife. It says, I can't believe the False-Spawn made it this far. We have to hurry. We're on him, Matoy. We got this shit. Let's go. Okay, at least here we're not having to go by Castrum Demonica bullshit rules. Buster quests. Just a regular fucking quest battle, finally.
Say
Where the fuck did he go? Asshole. I'm glad this actually... Matoy says, these are a little stronger than the False-Spawn we normally encounter. Stay alert, Leon. Oh, did I was gonna say, I'm glad this kind of broke up the monotony, because it was getting a little repetitive in Omega. I was like, we're just doing the same thing over and over again, you know? That's kind of what I was feeling as I went on break. I was kind of like, I hope this entire episode isn't just this. Just one cast from Demonic after another, and then rinse and repeat for every country. I teleported some dash panels over, use them to get to the scene quickly. That was the era. Okay. The kick. Oh. Alright, fuck it. I couldn't go that far without having to kill something anyway, so... What was the point of this? Large false spawn detected. This could be the main force of the assault. Be careful, you two.
Emergency! Code! Due!
All Vibers Yuga. Holy shit. Alright.
Completed!
One hour later. Same day, obviously. Get their ass, Matoy.
You're finished!
You son of a bitch.
I actually timed it well.
Is it just me? Or were the enemies today stronger than usual?
No, yeah, they're getting stronger.
I'm fairly certain something tells me that you're probably on the money.
Haven't seen her in forever.
Risa!
In a minute.
Yup, that's me! It's not every day the happy guardian couple scrambles together. This must have been a real spicy one.
The first one to actually call us a couple, too. I like that.
We just happened to be on the bridge at the time. What did you mean when you said I was on the money?
You haven't heard that saying before? Oh, sweetie. You sweet summer child.
The baddies! In a word, they got tougher. In 2 words, they got rougher tougher. I know, cause I'm always blasting and shooting and trashing and blowing those false spawn away. The ones that just appeared are special. They're clearly tougher and badder and way crazier than the false spawn we've been dealing with. Oh, and the intruder alert was like super late in letting us know, don't you think?
Yeah. But that's happened before.
It's almost like nobody even expected them to pop up.
You're scaring me.
Risa, do you know something about this?
That. Also, thank you very much for the follow, Angela Stava. I appreciate that.
I have no idea what happened. The baddies showed up abnormally, and they were abnormally strong. That's all I know. Okay. I'm gonna go play with some more of these rare, stronger false spawn variants. See ya!
I mean, she's excited.
Looks like the situation's under control. Would you mind coming back to the bridge?
Okay. Is it Omega's influence? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Okay, now things are getting a little interesting. You know when I paused right before I went on break earlier? And I wanted to say something? I was gonna say I was getting a little bored. And that's why. I was like, hold on, I gotta give it a chance though. Because, like I just said a few minutes ago, the rhythm that we were falling into was like, okay, is this really going to be the whole episode? We're just going to go from one cast from Demonica to the next with some vague political situation in this Omega world. Like, I was like, I hope this isn't it. I'm really glad this happened when it did. $11:30. Oh, we got back quick. 30 minutes.
Welcome back, you two. You did a good job of minimizing damage.
Well, thanks.
But Chow, those false spawn that showed up...
Yeah.
I've compiled data on them. From the readouts alone, it's apparent that the false spawn have been enhanced.
The question is how?
Have you figured out how? Not to be presumptuous?
It's less figured out, and more the best conjecture we've got.
Of course.
Are you suggesting that it's another aspect of Omega's influence?
What else could it be?
My calculations are drawing a clear correlation between the black hole's expansion and the fall spawn's enhancement.
We're all gonna die if that thing keeps going then.
What if the profound darkness is devouring whatever the black hole absorbs? Is that too straightforward?
That actually sounds like the most reasonable explanation.
If the profound darkness is connected to the black hole itself, it's not out of the question.
And why wouldn't it be? It created it, yeah.
The profound darkness corrupts all things. Its behavior wouldn't change no matter what it was dealing with.
So it's basically feeding off the things the black hole absorbs to buff itself up. And those effects are spilling over to its minions, the false spawn?
That makes perfect sense.
Oh gosh, this is sounding worse by the second.
The black hole is absorbing a massive amount of energy. Sooner or later, it will be beyond our power to fight.
So we gotta do something about Omega before that happens, right?
Next main story quest is called Target the Imperial Capital, but we got two sub-stories. The first one being the reason for the new class name. Oh, we're going back to talking about Hero again? Okay, that's ought to be interesting. 2 days later, October 17th.
Hello there.
Hi.
Sorry for making a scene the other day.
It's all good.
So, anyway, Hero, it's Hero. It's already been approved, so there's no change in the name now.
Okay.
I was the one to name it, and I figured it was that or nothing.
Well, I'm glad you did. I like the name.
As a guardian, you and everybody in ARCS are heroes, and I hope you'll never forget it. I'm from ship 128 Themis. It came under Fallspawn attack a few years ago.
Damn, we don't even have that server. We only have 4.
I was just a kid at the time, not a member of ARCS. I stayed in the residential block, cowering in fear of the Fallspawn. I thought to myself, wow, this is how I go out, huh? But that's when the ARCS showed up and slew the whole hordes of Fallspawn, just like that. I couldn't even thank them. All I could do was watch them go in stunned silence. They were heroes for sure. I wanted to be like that. I wanted to save people, to be there for others. And I gave the class that name so I could preserve that mindset.
Wow.
The people in ARCS don't give themselves nearly enough credit as heroes.
And she wants to give him that credit. I like that.
So I was kind of hoping the class name might help make them feel more like they are, you know. It's kind of humbling to say out loud.
You and that little quirk. Humbling.
Anyway, the point is, I have a whole lot of work ahead of me if I want to live up to my class name. And my hype meter is back to full. Thanks for hearing me out.
You're welcome.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
You know, the only reason I haven't done, like, the client orders for the specific job classes, even the ones that I'm playing, I haven't done them on or off stream, is because I was put off very early on. I was put off by the ones we did do for Hunter way back when we first started PSO2. Like, those first few were fine, but I noticed as we got higher in level, they were not only repetitive, but they were starting to request, like, finding enemies that were kind of rare. And then I found out through friends and other people, other information sources, that some enemies are just RNG spawns. Like, some of the enemies you're required to hunt down for some of the job class quests require you to, like, just be hunting enemies in a certain area until it just spawns. It turns into kind of a grind where you're just depending on luck to give you what you need, basically. And that's when I lost interest completely. I was like, okay, if I don't have to do these for like skill points or some other system like that, some other kind of growth system like that that actually impacts my job class and progression, I'm not doing them. I was just like, fuck it. And yeah, as far as I could see anywhere online, there was nothing that said I had to actually do them. I'm not doing them. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Having to look for RNG spawn enemies is just like, no. I lost all motivation at that point. But I'm glad that when they introduce new job classes, they do kind of tie them into the sub-stories for the main story and episode, like right now, with Stratos. I do like that, at least. I think that actually works, well, better than even just doing the client orders. So I'm glad they do that. I'm guessing we'll get the same for Phantom and Luster and Etoile when they're introduced, probably later in this episode or even in episode 6, whenever they were added. I don't know. Huh. Okay, excursion permission granted. I don't know if this was the next one or if this one just appeared because of the... No, this is the new one that appeared because we just talked to Stratos. Okay, cool. Excursion permission granted. What's this? Spending time with the wife. Colon 3.
Hey, guys!
Hi.
Sierra. Hello. So, anyway... Whoa! Hold on! This is big! It's so big, I tell you!
He's pulling his cock out!
The hell is she talking about? The toy?
Think about it. Don't you notice a little something different?
Shopping plaza? Did you go taller or did you go bigger? Bigger?
Do you mean like taller? Hey, I don't like where you're looking one bit.
He's pulling his cock out!
You bastard! Son of a...
I'm sorry, Sierra. I'm lost.
I like how Matoy didn't even address that. She's like, oh, he's just being his usual pervy self again. Though, to be fair, in my defense, I have no idea what the fuck that even insinuated. I don't like where you're looking, and the camera just looked at her... I don't know, her thighs? Her feet? Like, what the hell is it implying? Like, I'm legitimately like... Kind of like how Leon was right now, but he was doing that because he was guilty, but I actually have no idea what the fuck I'm even guilty of. What the fuck was he insinuating? I don't know what that answer choice meant. I have no idea why... Like, I get why Sierra reacted because it was obviously meant to insinuate something sexual, maybe? But what? I don't know. I legitimately have no idea. I'm dumbfounded on that one. I was like, well, he's not staring at her ass because she's facing us, so what did that answer choice actually mean? I don't know. I'm genuinely lost on that one. Okay, so Matoy says, I'm sorry, Zira, I'm lost. Yeah, me too. But the thing I'm lost on is not gonna get explained, obviously. But yes, let's continue.
It's the fact that I'm standing here!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Huh? I'm sorry, Sierra. Still lost. I'm not as bright as you give me credit for.
I'm with Matoy on this one. But also... Is she just saying... Because has she never left a command room before? Ever? Is that what she's getting at right now? Like, she's finally exploring the ship and she's never had a chance to do that? Did Leon get it? Is that what it is? Yeah, both of these insinuate the same thing. You're not in the bridge?
Exactly!
Bruh.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you away from the bridge before.
Yeah, me neither. What's the occasion?
Yeah, see? There you go. Xiao's here too, so I got permission to go out.
For the first time ever?
Xiao and I run calculations in parallel, so as long as it's not for too long, I'm finally cleared to go out on non-work related business. Have you never left the bridge before?
Yeah, Matoy's saying everything that I'm thinking right now. It's like, what the hell is going on?
The only places I go are the bridge and the maintenance room. Everything else, I can handle over comms. Is this the scenery you get to look at every day? It's mind-blowing seeing it in person instead of on screen.
You've been missing out, Zero. I am so
I
sorry.
gotta make the most of my time and take in all of the sights. See you around, guys.
Have fun. Bye.
Sierra seemed rather giddy. Is she going to be okay on her own?
Oh, she'll be fine. Let her have her fun. She'll be fine. I'm actually just kind of sad that it's barely her first time out. Like, damn. Talk about getting overworked. Hattori, Saga, and Stratos. Oh, this ought to be good. The most iconic pair of job class instructors that they ever added are now gonna talk with the new kid on the block again, kind of. Are they gonna have beef with Stratos like they had with Pietro over the summoner class? Guess we'll find out.
Oh, honorable one! Such woeful things have I heard! Are we doomed to suffer the same cruelty once more?
What the hell are you talking about?
Just when this awful canvassing for summoners had calmed at last, now my ears are full of chatter of this hero class!
Well, you're gonna call me a traitor.
Is my very existence forgotten? Oh, woe is me! Woe! Woe!
Please pay her no mind. I hear you're helping Huey with research into new classes.
Yep.
Having another class to choose from will be a gift to all of Arx. Do let me know if you need any assistance.
Her eyes right now.
Oh, Saga! How could you discard me so utterly with such few words?
Because you're always overly dramatic.
I beseech you both to stop busying yourselves with popularizing the hero and listen to me! You bastard! Oh, hello there!
Bad timing, Stratos.
It's you!
You son of a...
Speak of the hero, and she makes her appearance.
Oh,
Son of a...
could you two be Saga and Katori?
Oh, she knows them already.
And what if we are? I've heard about you. You two administer the bouncer test, right?
Yeah, they do.
I'm really, really honored to meet the two responsible for bringing the bouncer class such renown. What? Yes, well, I suppose. Amazing! Oh, you two are the coolest. It must have been so hard getting the word out about a new class. Yes, quite. But knowing our work would benefit our fellow operatives, it was hardly any trouble at all.
I like where this is going.
Stratos, was it? Do I hear correctly that you're in the midst of promoting a new class yourself? Yes. I'm flattered to know you've heard about it. But I'm far from being as experienced as you two are, so I doubt I'm doing half as well. Even with the Guardian's gracious help, I admit it's really difficult.
No need to rush. It took us a long time to get the word out about the bouncer. Likewise, we only got to this point with frequent help from our friend here.
Oh, thanks.
Isn't that right, Katori?
Even though I've never used the bouncer class or helped promote it in any way, but we'll go with it.
Indeed. Quite right, Saga. Never fear, Stratos. The Guardian's help is as good as gold. Your class shall be the talk of Arx in no time. Thanks so much, you two!
So she's actually gonna promote something other than bouncer.
I hope you don't mind if I stop by to pick your brains again soon. By all means! We'll help you with anything that's within our power to do.
You're much too kind. I'll come again as soon as I've filed my report.
She's so polite. It's growing on me a lot.
Oh, that's Stratos. Such a fine young lady.
Exactly. Took the words out of my mouth. She's so innocent. common trait with Matoi.
And now then, you two, let's make the hero name echo off every wall of the ship.
Yeah. Alga's reaction. It's like, first she's against it, now she's totally going for it. Like, if I didn't know any better, if I didn't know Stratos as well as I do, I would think she just did some reverse psychology shit on her. But no, she didn't. That was just her being herself. But it worked out that way, you know? Like... Alright, she doesn't hate heroes anymore. Now she's helping to spread the word. I'll follow up immediately. Getting the word out. Oh, I need a gift from... I gotta pick up a gift from EO too. I finally decided on who my, like, static waifu party is. And it's based on the traits I described yesterday. Like, what I look for in women, basically. Subconsciously, I ended up... But I know it was because of that. With, obviously, Matoi. It's the first one. First waifu in the party. And then Euclida and Io, which are interchangeable. I just go down the list. I was like, yeah, this fits. This is who I am. I even took pictures with them too. I haven't posted them yet on any Discords or anything, but I was planning on it. But yeah. That's my party. That's my go-to party now. When I'm not using like friend avatars. I'm just using NPCs. It's Matoi, Euclida, and Io. And we're gonna see her here. See what happens.
I'm well aware this is a huge favor to ask, but please, I would appreciate your help.
Her over politeness.
Hey, that's enough. I really don't need all this bowing.
She's on her
Seriously,
knees.
Just get up already, please. Come on, everyone's looking at me funny. Boss, I could really use a hand over here.
I can see that.
Boss? Who? Oh, hello again.
Dylan!
So when Io talks about a boss, she means you. It all makes sense now. You got here just in
All the
time,
near
boss.
upskirts they keep doing on
This weirdo
Stratos.
came up, said she had a favor to ask, and almost cracked her skull on the floor bowing.
I saw that. What'd you ask Gail for? More promotion stuff, or what's going on?
I need your help with something only she can do.
Which is...
Katori told me that if I want the hero class to really catch on, I need Io's help promoting it.
She said that, did she?
Well, Katori got her wires crossed somewhere. That doesn't have a damn thing to do with me.
You did help... Well, she did get shoehorned into helping before, so...
Don't be so modest. I've heard all about the publicity work you two did together.
You have a resume now, yo. Whew, which in a word means you're fucked.
How did you hear about that?
And that's not all. I did a little more digging and found out that you helped Azanami get the word out about the Braver class too.
Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot she did help with that too. Yeah, yo, you have a history of this.
Crap! And those two brilliant intel providers couldn't stop talking about how grateful they were to you for breaking them out of their ruts.
Here they
Stop
come.
it. Just stop!
She's so embarrassed.
Please, Io.
It's cute.
Please. You don't need to be so modest. I really need your help if I'm going to spread the word about the hero class.
Fine, okay. Okay, I give up. I'll do whatever I can to help you if you just give me a break already.
Again, the near upskirt
Will
shots.
you really? I can't thank you enough, Io! Well, there's no time to waste. Katori tells me you get the best results by making some noise in a place people just can't ignore.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Would you look at that? We've got a crowd gathering right here already. Let's get on it right now, Io!
What? Hey, boss! Stop trying to blend in with the crowd and do something about her already!
I am part of the crowd. Sorry, yo, you're on your own.
Look!
Hi.
I've got a special PR outfit all ready for
Ooh.
you. What do you say, Io?
That's a really cool looking outfit.
You had this trap planned from the start!
Poor you. Well, she grew on me in that scene. I like her more now. Her and Stratos. That was good. I liked that she was doing the victory pose, though. That's the same victory pose I picked out for Zera when I've done some of the urgent quests in NGS. That victory pose has been around for a while. I love how much customization this game has. See, it's impressive to me coming from FF14, but when I look at other games that are not even MMOs, like if you look at like even just like the modern Call of Duty games and stuff like that, it's actually becoming quite common to be able to customize so much shit. You know, like emotes, your outfits, but also your victory poses, everything. Because, you know, gaming is just becoming slowly an online virtual casino like Las Vegas, basically. Where everything's slowly turning into microtransactions of the gacha variety, or in this game's case, scratch-off tickets, which is, you know, I kind of like that better than gacha, but, you know, it's still gambling, right? Everything's turning into a giant casino. And they gotta find ways to... Well, they gotta find prizes for people to gamble on, right? So when it comes to games like this, well, it's like, well, what do people like to do? They like to customize their characters. Make that the prize, you know? Victory poses, emotes, even your motions in this game. The way you stand, the way you walk, the way you run, the way you fucking glide, everything. I was just like, holy shit. There's so much customization, but it's for one reason and one reason only, you know? Getting that money out of people. It is tempting too. I've seen a couple things that I'm like, damn, that actually would look kind of nice on one of my characters, you know? Aside from the outfit that I did grind for. But thankfully I am a simple, you know, simple man with simple pleasures.
This bullet is coming up!
And I don't feel the need to like have a new outfit every day or every week. Like a lot of people fall into that trap, you know, with like fashion. And I feel the same way with like emotes and other stuff. So it doesn't get me as much, but I know it can definitely, this type of monetization can definitely prey on quite a few other people who are not as resistant as I am to things like that. For the most part, what I mean, and this is just for myself, is that usually once I settle on a look, sometimes even just an outfit, but a particular look for my character, once I settle on and I think to myself, that's my character, that's how I envision this character basically, whether it's my main like Leon or Zera, that's pretty much it. I don't feel the need to change them ever again. And I don't get tired of them looking the same way. Like if they look the way that I envisioned them, or that represents the qualities and characteristics that I like about them, that's it. I don't feel the need to really change anything anymore. So I eventually end up in a place where I no longer feel the need to acquire new cosmetics for my characters. And I'm already approaching that pretty quickly with Leon and Zera, actually. That's why I grinded as much as I did off stream for it, for Zera's current cosmetics, because I'm kind of like that. Like I just saw that outfit and I like started trying on stuff in the little like Super Fantasy Festival thing, and I was like, hold on, this is exactly like how I envision, you know, like this represents the kind of vibe I want for her. And then I tried it on with her and was like, yes, I need this. This is her. And then that's when I, you know, took some time off streaming to grind for it and everything. You know, the rest is history. And yeah, for the most part, like I've been watching new outfits come out. I watch other people on NGS, and I'm just kind of like, you know, there's some cool stuff, but I'm like, I don't feel the need for it. Like I'm happy. I'm happy with how she looks already. Like there's very few new clothing items I actually want to get for her. For the most part, I just kind of try things on, and I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of neat, but you know, whatever. Oh, that's kind of neat, but you know, whatever. Like that. Like I don't fall into the trap of like, oh, I want that now too, and that, and that, and that, and that. Like, thank God. My wallet thanks me for being, you know, modest like that. For having refined tastes and just settling on them instead of feeling the need for a new outfit every 5 seconds. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm not trying to hate on anybody who is like that. It's just, I feel empathy because that must hurt your wallet. You know what I mean? Especially in a game like this, like, that has a gambling type of microtransaction system. You have my sympathies. That's the best way I can put it. You have my sympathies. Because, yeah, it's not, it can't be easy on your wallet or your time when you're like, oh shit, like 20 new outfits and emotes dropped and I really want them. Fuck, I gotta go grind again. You know what I mean? And then there's me, who I'm like, I'm happy with what I got. I'm good. I grinded enough already. I'm already retired. Yeah, so for right now, like, with Zera, there's only like one cosmetic I saw from an old scratch off that was only like a month or two ago. But back then I hadn't fully decided if I was gonna commit to this game yet or not. There's only like one item that I want to get with her, but thankfully it's tradable, so I can just buy it off the market, and I'm currently grinding for the money for it. But even then, it's not gonna replace the outfit I already made for her. It's not like gonna be her full-time thing. It's just like this one thing that I want to get, and that's it. And people watched a lot in NGS. I've seen a lot of players, and I'm just kind of like, there's only like one thing that has stood out to me besides what I already got for her. So, yeah, thankfully I'm not too susceptible to those perils. So I think my wallet's gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna be okay. And my time too, because I won't be spending too much time grinding for Meseta to buy stuff off the market, personal shops and all that. Anyway, back to the story. Target the Imperial capital. Let's do it. I really like that music, man. Episode 5, Chapter 2-3, Elders Rebellion, Desperate Struggle.
I've got a general grasp of the geography and political situation in this country.
Oh yeah?
Going by the prolonged state of war here, the Emperor of Wayland is probably under the influence of ephemera. Which in turn means that if we stop the Emperor, we can set things right. Let's do it!
Hey, Guardian, or
Son of
whatever.
a bitch.
Where do you think you're going without even saying goodbye?
Jesus, why do you always sound pissed at everything?
If you're gonna off that thrice-damned Emperor, count me in.
Oh, he wants to come with us, okay.
Allow me to join you as well.
Three's a crowd. Oh, right, Zera. Well, she's tiny, so she doesn't, you know. I didn't really factor her in that, whatever.
It was I that invited you here. I can be your guide. And shield, if need be.
No, I don't have a problem with it.
I don't think they're gonna take no for an answer. What's the plan?
Do it yourselves.
I will do just that. I hereby offer myself to act as your guide and shield.
Her answer made more sense if I had picked the first option. Watch your own backs. But I didn't want to be that much of an asshole. You know? So I was like, yeah, see yourselves. Let's do it. Close encounters with fiend troopers.
Gedemholt and Melfincina were Waylandians in this land, journeying alongside the Guardian. While they had assembled a robust party, it was not a particularly sociable group.
Yeah, of course not. Do you see who's with us? It's like...
Hey, Gedemholt! We're
this
resting
guy.
right now. Would you like to talk about anything?
You really tried to chat him up.
Piss off. I've got nothing to talk about.
And that's exactly the answer I would expect from him, yeah.
Now come on, Gedemholt. Sorry. Acting standoffish and crude comes as naturally to him as breathing air.
I know. Jesus, the flickering in this area.
At all. I must say, you two get along pretty well. What kind of relationship do you have?
Like my graphics card or something just doesn't like the dust in the air. Like it could just be, you know, like maybe everybody has this problem. I don't know.
Well,
Oh, she's not answering.
Sina and I are both Fiend Trooper test subjects.
Well, she didn't answer that quickly, so I think you mean a little bit more to her than that.
You're... what now?
Sarah's like, what?
Just as Coento used ephemera to devise the Castrum Demonica summons, Wayland has its own brand of sorcery. It's called demonization.
Oh yeah, we heard about
It's
this
a
briefly.
form of sorcery that enhances the body by infusing it with mana. I'm sure it won't surprise you to know that only a tiny fraction of the population Those most gifted at sorcery were capable of doing it. But the situation has changed with the discovery of ephemera. With a little help from ephemera, suddenly anything was fair game, as long as anyone had any aptitude for sorcery whatsoever. Naturally, those without a knack for sorcery still vastly outnumber those with a gift for it. That's when the Fiend Trooper project was launched by Imperial decree.
It was His Imperial Majesty's generous way of turning useless, untalented trash into powerful warriors. And that Dreamweed ephemera, or whatever it's called, gave him just what he wished for.
So basically, this meant forcibly demonizing people with no aptitude for magic? Assumedly by tampering with their bodies?
That sounds familiar.
Well, I'll be damned. The little squirt knows how to play connect the dots. You got experience with this stuff or something?
I mean, Malfoncina basically spelled that out. Yeah.
Well, I also know that bodies can't withstand that sort of tampering.
I don't think they care. Point.
Oh, you got that right, Squirt. You're connecting the dots because you've seen the whole picture before, huh?
Yeah, a certain somebody did something very similar.
But I bet you ain't seen anyone get so pumped full of mana that they burst. People burst in all kinds of fun ways, let me tell you.
Gedamholt and I were test subjects in Phase 1 of the Fiend Trooper project. We escaped the facility.
Good thing you did.
Out of the 4,096 initial test subjects, we are the only survivors. As far as we know, the rest are all dead.
How the hell did only you two get out?
Wait a minute! If your strength is derived from demonization, wouldn't using it put your lives in danger?
Ha! I've been futzed with enough as it is. Not like my life's good for anything anyway. All I care about is the Emperor. I'm gonna end him. Personally.
He's only got one mission. Yeah, he lives up to the Gedamholt that we knew.
Cena and I will get him back for all the people who got screwed up because of him. He'll pay with his worthless life.
That's why.
Hey,
Revenge.
Guardian. You'd better not give me some goody two-shoes speech about life being precious, or whatever.
Hey, I ain't saying shit, man.
We're both
Do
in
you?
this to snuff out the Emperor, right? I'm willing to use you and all, but if you stand between me and him, I'll waste you first.
Well, you can try, but...
Crude though his words may be, he and I are on the same page in this matter.
So you're both obsessed with revenge.
My life is dedicated to avenging the people murdered for his bloody whims. That thought is what keeps me going. So I'm here to fight. Just like Gedamholt. To kill the Emperor.
Well, they have their resolve, Zero. Something wrong?
Sorry. I was a little distracted there. There's so much to think about. That talk about Fiend Troopers is eerily reminiscent of how the Photoners created arcs.
Yeah.
They captured physically sturdy primitive races and effectively grafted photon manipulation powers onto them via infusion and gene splicing.
That's what we heard.
The casualties they sacrificed before reaching the point of stable mass production is a matter of record. It's utterly despicable. If that's being repeated, even in Omega, it must be stopped.
I think this is where the idea originated from, is where this story is going. Army of corpses. Alright, we got time. Let's go. Not reading the description because spoilers. The game spoils itself if you do that. A
Guardian,
little bit.
Gedemholt, and Melfancina made their way toward the Imperial capital, demolishing Castrum Demonicas along their way. The Castrum Demonica was originally Cuento technology, but they were laid out across Wayland with as much precision as in Cuento. Given how deeply ingrained the Castrum Demonicas were, the Guardian and company began to question the true nature of their history.
We're gonna see this.
Get it! I thought Castrum Demonicas were a Quinto invention, yet there's so many in Wayland.
That's because once the technology was leaked, the Emperor decreed that they be summoned in all regions.
Yeah, they acted quickly on it. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing this flickering throughout this entire goddamn area because of the sand in the air.
Sounds like the Emperor of Wayland is pretty familiar with sorcery and stuff.
He clawed his way to the throne with demonization, so he's a capable sorcerer in his own right, but...
It ain't that blasted Emperor summoning Castrum Demonicas. It's Elmir.
Who?
Who's Elmir?
It's the damnable Emperor's used tissue of a kid brother. Cocky little snot. They looked far enough apart age-wise that they might as well be father and son.
Oh,
It's clear that Wayland has hit rock bottom as a result of the Emperor and Elmir both.
the two that had that conversation, I'm guessing. I didn't catch that other one's name, so maybe I forgot.
Rock bottom?
Yeah, there he is.
How
This
rude.
guy.
We simply breathed some life into a listless land.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So they're brothers.
Elmir? What are you doing here?
I heard someone was breaking my finely crafted Castrum Demonicas, so I came out here to do a little field survey, as it were.
You got curious.
You're the one I'm here to see. The guardian that alighted upon Cuento. Yes, very interesting. I can sense incredible potential from you. Small wonder you can crush Castrum Demonicas. Between the Castrum Demonicas and Guardian, I must say, Cuento never fails to put out quality products.
You think you can just waltz out here? You got guts, Imperial baby brother!
My goodness, you're a loud one. I'm not interested in you, test subject. Would you mind staying out of this?
Oh, shit.
No beef with me? Too bad! You're still getting the horns!
You son of a bitch!
Remember that... What?
If you're spoiling
Surprise,
for a
motherfucker.
fight, you can play with your fellow defective fiend troopers for a bit.
No. It can't be them. They should be dead.
You catch on quickly. I suppose that's why you're a test subject. Call them Castrum Demonica Fiend Trooper hybrids, if you will.
That's too much of a mouthful.
Did you swap out the monsters summoned by Castrum Demonica for fiend troopers?
Precisely. After all, I had plenty of material to work with. They're all lacking in ability, but they make for acceptable enough soldiers. I owe it to them to make proper use of them. Otherwise, they'd die in vain. And wouldn't that be sad?
This is beyond the pale.
I agree. This is 1/6 son of a bitch.
You son of a...
Shut your filthy mouth, you little shit stain! You think you can mess with us?
Damn!
I'm gonna murder you and that bastard Emperor!
My, how spirited. Go ahead. Trample the corpses of your friends to reach us.
Yeah, I don't think he has a problem with that. Nuts. One after another, they just keep coming. Damn things should just stay out of our way. Damn it, they're extortions. What a pain in the ass. After get them halted, it's too dangerous to attack them directly. Let's dodge their attacks and try closing in on them. Often seen as a strategist over here. Forgot I switched that one. I rarely use the talent, so. I'll throw some at him. Phew! Phew! A ninja stars. Oh! No! I know he was the last one. Shit, it didn't work. Come on.
All enemy readings are gone. And so is Elmir.
Then we're done here. Come on. We got a goddamn emperor to kill.
What? Aren't you going to pay your respects?
I ain't got time to waste on...
Holy shit.
I got poison!
What the hell happened to him? You need some rest.
That's a good one. Like rest would do anything for this.
Our bodies are badly deteriorated from the Fiend Trooper experiments we endured. We have no time to waste at all.
They're gonna die. They're already doomed. That's what he meant earlier.
But if you strain yourself in that condition...
They're gonna die faster, yeah.
We can deal. Our lives are a small price to pay. It ain't about how long your life is. It's what you do with it that matters. I ain't gonna be nothing like the ones we just mowed down. I'm gonna slay that damn Emperor myself!
I mean, everyone has their own opinions, right? Some people don't care whether their life is long, short, or they do anything with it or not. Some people just want to live. They just want to be able to see the sun come up in the morning, so that's it. I think it's all viable, you know?
While the
Whatever
sentiment
floats
is
your boat.
appreciated, I'm with Gedemholt on this. That, and we wouldn't even know who we were mourning. I wouldn't want to associate them with this.
Yeah, I get it.
They're both beside themselves with anger. Even I can tell. We can't allow this cruelty to go unchecked. We have to put a stop to it.
You're back, Elmir. You look like you had an amusing enough time.
Oh, amusing doesn't begin to cover it. I'm positively thrilled at how rapidly things are progressing. It's even better than I imagined. We'll have a prime specimen by the time it arrives.
Then we must be amply prepared to give them a fitting reception. So long now I've been trapped in languor, but now my blood is pumping again.
Then I'll leave you to it, brother.
Alright. Didn't know if the scene was gonna be over there or not. But yeah, going back to you know, to elaborate a little more on what I meant with in response to what Gedemholt said. Honestly, I used to think the same way. Like very hard and fast, what he said. That it's not about how long or short your life is, it's what you do with it. Recently I've come to terms with the fact that that's kind of just another form of vanity. In a way. Like, yeah, you should do what means something to you, but you should always question whether what you're doing is actually something meaningful to you, or if you're just trying to impress somebody else. Because I feel like some people might hide behind that to do things that, you know, they wouldn't normally do if they weren't just trying to impress other people, basically. And even if that wasn't the case, at the end of the day, it's like I said earlier, it's like I just said a couple minutes ago, it's still just to each their own, you know? Some people, even absent of what I just said right there, still wouldn't really care. Like, it's just, everybody does what they want to do with their lives. You're free to do so until someone or something stops you from being able to do that, or you die. Which, death is the ultimate roadblock, right? You die, you can't do, well, anything. I had to change some settings on my thermostat. That's what I've been fucking with on my phone. This is my thermostat, for those who are curious about why the fuck I keep looking at it. Because the weather's been a little crazy, so I've been having to switch things up. Anyway, putting that aside though. Yeah, like I said, it's all just a matter of opinion in the end, right? Atom's an empty space, which I've said, I've sort of partially quoted that a lot of times, over the past, like, year or so. I forgot who it was that even said it anymore. All there is atoms and empty space. Everything else is opinion. I remember the quote, I just can't remember who said it though. I forgot. Was it Einstein or somebody? I don't know. One of those dudes. Alright, let's continue. Another one right off the bat. Shit, do we have time? Fuck, we only got like 5 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna be a long one or not. The end of the ultimate struggle. So I assume it's gonna be like Lutz. It's gonna be like a... It's gonna be, you know, some cutscenes before, during, and after. Obviously a boss fight. Well, with Lutz it was just a generic fucking Castrum Demonica thing, but still. Shit. Yeah, we've built it up this much, we might as well go for it. Plus, I kind of rambled a couple times, including right now. So, yeah, we'll do it. But I do have to use the restroom real quick, so... I'll go do that, and come back, and we'll get it done, and then we'll cut it there. It's a last-minute edit before the end of the video, but yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to say real quick? No, I guess that's it. Yeah, it's like I said earlier about what Gedemholt said. Some people just want to see the sun come up and that's it. I think it's all equally valid, yeah. However you want to live your life, whether you want to prove something to yourself or someone else, or you just want to chill and watch the grass grow. You're free to do with what you want with your life. However long or short. Alright, BRB. No soundboard effect because I completely forgot, but we're back. Alright, the end of the ultimate struggle.
The Castrum Demonicas were summoned the realm over and loaded with a superhuman vanguard. The Guardians group pressed onward, refusing to be cowed by the vanguard's howls of resentment. When they reached the Imperial capital, they found it cloaked in eerie stillness, almost as though it was devoid of all life. It was fitting indeed that the only one to reside there was the Emperor himself.
Jesus.
Schreger, Emperor of Wayland, awaited the coming of his nemesis, alone in the silence.
We really did kill off everybody.
You're here.
Yeah.
Are you the Wayland Emperor?
Yeah, I was pissed.
Indeed I am. Schreger, Emperor of Wayland. I must thank you for coming, Guardian.
Oh, we finally meet you, you cursed Emperor!
You will pay dearly for toying not only with people's lives, but with a whole nation!
You bastard!
You son of a...
Toying with a nation? I'm Emperor. It's my nation. To toy with as I please. If you don't like it, strike me down. That's what I empowered you for. Isn't that right, test subjects?
What's the point of giving someone power through modifications they don't even want?
Without power, one's fate is to perish. Might makes right in this world. Period. The weak can only submit to this reality. Surely you've lived long enough to grasp that. Right,
Sadly, not
Guardian?
wrong.
You didn't get this strong without trampling countless corpses underfoot.
Yeah.
Whether man or beast, there is no morality in slaughter. All fall the same. Might makes right. That's the one universal truth of the world. Which is why Wayland has long focused on evolving its people with strength transcendent. Now it comes to a head. We have but to push this war across the world and seize even greater might. No further discussion is necessary. Strike me down with your justice. If you think you can!
Holy shit. It's vaguely familiar.
And it's got false-spawn with it.
Yeah.
Is it the ephemera? No, the details are too accurate for this to be a coincidence. Now there's no question that ephemera is part of the profound darkness.
Yeah.
Ah, hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about! So much for any moral ambiguity.
He's like, now I can kill this bastard without any remorse.
Slay the monster, and we win. Monster eats us, and we lose. That's good enough for me.
He's simplifying things. Yeah, there you go. Go get him, Volt, dude.
Shrugger, Emperor of Wayland, I will use the last of my life to end yours.
Not without me, you won't. Shit. Paul says, haha, I've been waiting for this. This is the moment I get to crush you bastards with my very own hands. Alphonsina said, now's the time to settle the score. Guardians, lend us your strength. Dara said, strange. It's kind of a skimpy force considering they're protecting their emperor.
Foolishness!
I didn't catch what came after, but... Oh, she's saying there wasn't a lot of...
My power's been dispersed? No. Has it been consumed?
I think she was... Sierra was insinuating there wasn't a lot of... He didn't get a lot of backup. There was like only 2 false spawn and that's it.
Now I see, Guardian. Your power is strange indeed. But that makes it all the more worthwhile to take.
You want to take my power? Oh, shit! They were serious.
To fall at the hands of the test subjects. The ones I wrote off as defects. This is truly a most amusing twist.
And he's gone.
Get him, Hunt!
Is that it? Is that really how you're gonna go out? With a whimper? Are you content with that? You miserable desperate! With being cut down by someone stronger than you?
Is that really all you wanted?
You made it pretty obvious,
Let's go. Get him, Holt. The Emperor may be dead, but our battle is far from over.
I am far from finished.
Oh shit.
I will leave a wedge in this world.
He was listening.
Surprise, motherfucker! Cena! You okay?
Yes, I'm just fine. This body's quite responsive, actually.
Oh, he's Captain Ginyu. I knew it. When he said he wanted to take my power, this is what he fucking
This
meant.
wasn't the body I was trying to snatch, but it's surprisingly nice. It will suffice for a temporary vessel.
It was a change now moment from Dragon Ball Z. God fucking damn it, dude. You took over her body?
Demonization is the art of channeling magic into the body. I simply applied that to its logical conclusion. No need to act so surprised. A vessel has no need of two souls. The weaker soul will vanish, and the stronger will remain. You can do the math, I'm sure.
You're gonna vanish.
You're telling me Cena's gone? Bullshit! Bullshit!
You move well for someone mortally wounded. But I can tell you have minutes at most left.
Damn it!
Did you have feelings for this body? Content yourself in death, knowing that you amused me to the last.
Shit! Cena's body ain't yours to...
No, you're only hurting yourself talking!
Leave this failure to die and let's enjoy a fight again. Shall we, Guardian? You will find me far different from my previous battered body. What's wrong? You don't have the heart to cut this body down? Then you shall perish, for absolute justice lies with the victor. Fuck!
This is a very shitty situation.
What the? My body's not obeying me!
That's what you said. The weaker soul's gonna vanish.
Get him, Holt. Guardian! I don't want this! I beg of you, kill me! And the Emperor! The damnable wench still persists! Not for much longer!
You're too cocky that you were the stronger one.
What?
Holy shit.
You should be dead! How dare you!
Maybe I should be. But I got my pride. I ain't gonna drop dead. Before Cena gets what she asked for!
Oh, this is getting bloody as hell.
What are you doing?
Gonna kill her.
I hate to say it, but I ain't in no shape to slay the Emperor. But I can give you my power. Let my soul empower you! Maybe that's a dick move to pull, but screw doing nothing. Screw dying with my thumbs up my ass. Here goes! Cena's not gonna like it, but too bad!
He's pulling it! He pulled it out. And he gave it to me.
Man, first Elder eats me. Now I'm friggin' Guardian food? Oh, ain't karma a bitch.
Yeah, things didn't turn out too well for you.
I always got the impression you smelled like me, ever since I first ran into you on the Various. Turns out it was 'cause you assimilated me.
Yeah, even I didn't know that.
I ain't even gonna question it at this point. It's all just Rand Makashik Records crap anyway. No point in trying to puzzle it out.
Yeah, you're right. This is turning into a massive acid trip that doesn't make any sense. You're right about that.
Go on, take it. You could use Elder's power right about now.
I'm sure it'll all get explained in the end, but for right now, it's definitely a fever dream.
And Savor, show me that chicken shit way you operate.
I won't let you down, buddy.
You son of
Get him,
a
Holt's
bitch.
photons just went into you? No. These are... Elder readings?
Same thing.
It's you in there, right? But your form, it's just like Elder's.
You've attained power to rival mine? Now you're a worthy opponent!
Oh, shit.
It all comes down to a one-on-one duel between us.
It's 3-on-1, actually.
We entrust our wills to you!
Give him hell with everything you've got!
Oh, shit!
Such overwhelming might, Guardian.
I was half expecting him to say such devastation.
You had a hand in it as well. Test subjects. You fought well. I accept defeat.
Are you okay?
Are they okay?
Grimholt's gone. I fear Malfoncina is too.
Hey, I'm calling in my favor now.
Giving her what she wants.
Cena, we look like a regular pair of dumbasses, huh?
Making her happy for her final moments, huh?
We sure do, Holt. Instead of shielding you, I let myself get used against you. I must have looked real stupid.
Well, it's done with now. This meddler made sure of that.
Yes, I saw. The Guardian always delivers, I suppose. Thank you. Truly. It's been a long road.
You're damn right about that.
I'm kinda tired. Nobody will mind if I take a little rest. Will they?
They don't get to whine when they rest first.
Then I think I'm gonna rest.
Sure.
I'll see you around. Holt.
See you around, Xena. This is the end for us. The end for memories of a record construct, Xena. And a dead guy.
To put it crudely, yeah.
But it ain't your final chapter. You got a crap ton of stuff left to do.
Ephemera and the Castrum Demonicas, the insidious roots that erode this world. There should still be plenty of Castrum Demonicas left within Wayland's borders. We have to get rid of them. We owe it to those two.
So I take it based on what happened when he referred to the assimilation was that moment when I was saving Matoi's life. The profound darkness had already all the other dark falls that had been defeated before, the ones that Gemini ate in them. So I'm assuming it probably meant that that I assimilated Gedemholt and Darkfall's Elder in that moment. Which means that would mean that me and Matoi have a little bit of all of them inside of us, basically, considering what happened. And so that Akashic Records construct version of himself, like how he just referred to himself there, was I think he said that about Xena, but he was no different, right? He recognized himself in me. He smelled himself in me, apparently. Because of the fact that I had the real him from the present day in his Dark Falls Elder form inside of me, given what happened at the end of chapter 3. I'm guessing that's the explanation, basically. They didn't quite spell it out, but that's the most logical explanation I can think of. The version of him we met here, basically, was able to smell his real self inside of me from way back at the end of episode 3. Because it was only after Gemini ate all of the Dark Falls, and then we defeated Gemini, that they gave themselves, along with the others that they ate, to Matoi, and then part of saving her life was taking some of that from her for myself. And then Dark Falls Persona jumped in and took the rest, basically, and became the Profound Darkness. So we all got a little tainted, I suppose. I'm assuming that's what they meant, but the explanation could be, I don't know, the complete opposite, something different. That's how I took that scene up to that point, though. So, I don't know. Like what he said there. An unconventional trio. I'm guessing this gives us a wrap-up on what just happened. Well, what's this? Because I see a reward there for 40 star gems. So, obviously, you know. They usually do that at the end of a chapter. So I'm assuming this will wrap everything up, and then that'll be the stopping point. We've already gone way over time from what I intended, but might as well see how they wrap up this whole thing that just happened. $1,100 October 20th. A few days later.
I reviewed your physical exam data. There are no particular signs of abnormalities. I nearly panicked when I heard you took on Elder's form, but the numbers are surprisingly stable.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
Since this, let's call it fall formation, uses F factors, it's actually reassuring.
So, if we could just analyze how it works and apply it broadly...
What's puzzling to me is how you got that ability to start with.
I just shared my own theory on it. What do you guys think?
I know what you mean.
Let's focus on the situation in Omega and leave the power study for further analysis later.
Deferred gratification it is then.
What I'm getting out of your report is that you basically rolled up and bowled over the Castrum Demonicus and the Emperor.
Yeah.
Kind of a flippant way of putting it. Isn't that like a huge deal? Am I off base here?
No, that's exactly what happened, just like with Lutz.
You're not off base at all, Alma. Our friend here's a real freak, no matter how you slice it.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Hey, that's not true. They're perfectly normal.
She didn't take it as a compliment. She's like,
you bastard! Just by the way, Matoy, you fall into the same category.
I saw that coming. She's gonna be like, what?
Rude. Anyway, what would they say about Alma then?
What? You bastard! Son of a bitch!
How dare you call me a freak? Now, normally this would be where I have to step in and defend my lady's honor and say, hey, don't call my lady a freak. But I mean, in this situation, you're kind of right. We are. Like, because of everything I just explained, we kind of are, you know. It's all right. We'll just be a freak couple together. Don't worry about it, Matoy. She's changing the subject, though. What did that say about Alma?
Hey, I'm no good at fighting. Claris Crace was way better at it than me.
So that absolves you from freakism? From being a freak? Lantis is getting freaky. Hi, Lantis. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good evening.
What do you call sealing Elder in a planet if not freakish? Was that Claris Craze doing?
Actually, that one was me. We kept beating him and he just kept coming back. We had to lock him down somehow.
She did say that before, yeah.
That whole setup was something I just came up with spur of the moment. Good thing it worked out, huh?
Well, the verdict is in. All three of you are freaks.
Oh, wow. All right, Shao. You're pot calling the kettle black over here. You just AIDS yourself instantly from what we just heard, from what we heard a while ago, 2 years ago.
Back to the matter at hand. What's going on with the black hole?
Zira's like, all right, enough of this freak shit.
Around the same time we got your report, the black hole's expansion velocity started abating.
To be honest, we are a little bit more freakish than Shao. I'll give him that. Let him have it. I'll let it go.
Yep, it felt easier getting you two out this time too.
You're producing results, both numerically and intuitively speaking.
Great! Then we just gotta keep it up in Omega.
It's good you're both in high spirits. Just don't push yourselves too hard.
Oh, she's worried. Thanks, honey. But, I mean, this always applies, yeah. Take your own advice. Aren't you doing the same, Matoy?
I'm not really pushing myself, but I am concerned about something.
What's that?
When I'm manipulating photons with Alma's assistance, I get this feeling. It's a strange feeling. It's not like any of you, or like Falspawn. It's like I have a strange degree of control. Shao and I can't help you there, unfortunately.
And why is that a bad thing?
But if that's the vibe she's getting as the second, it can't be anything good. It's probably something we can't fathom.
The appearance of false Hunal defied our expectations, as did your newfound ability to call upon Dark Falls' power.
Yeah, maybe it's not entirely unrelated to what happened to me.
Whatever you do, watch yourselves. If you two don't make it, neither will the rest of us.
Yeah, they're basically just saying, we're counting on you guys, don't die, man.
He's right. If you push yourselves too hard, the second will pass out in fright.
I'm sure she will.
That that might be a bit of an exaggeration.
Is it, Matoy? You're always really worried about me. But no, I think she's right. She wouldn't pass out and fight. She would probably do something insane to try and save my life and sacrifice herself in the process. That's probably what actually would happen, you know.
But really, be careful out there.
You're cute, Matoy. I'll be fine. All's well that ends well. There it is. Chapter 2-3. End.
Whew.
Well, there you have it. That's a perfect stopping point. We went over by like 30 minutes, but it's whatever. It happens. I wouldn't change a thing. It was good. I'm glad we saw that conclusion. So next up will be False Spawn and Omega for the main story, but we got 4 new sub-stories. If We Could Meet Again, A Minor Fever and an Unnatural Gaze, Alma the Fickle, and Patia Under Investigation. We got internal affairs going on? Patia are finally the ones getting investigated instead of doing the investigating? That's gonna be good. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Mantis is clapping. Yay.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
I'm so glad I started talking. Thank you very much for the resubscribe, Lantis. I appreciate it. A tier 1. Thank you very much for your subscription. That alert, man. I was so well timed. I was just about to start talking. I was like, I saw it pop and I just had to let it go. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. What the hell was I gonna say? Well, before I do my... I guess I kind of wanted to mix it into my outro a little bit. Something about what happened in that scene. The one before what we just saw. Well, first of all, in that scene, it seems like they kind of semi-confirmed, but not really, what I was saying. That maybe we absorbed, you know, during the events of saving Matoy's life in Chapter 3, we absorbed Get 'em Holt and the other Dark Falls partially, both me and Matoy, basically. We have them in us. They're insinuating the same thing happened to Matoy, and she might be able to do what I just did during that battle, basically. She might be able to end up doing the same thing, basically. They're hinting at it. Something like that. We have some kind of latent power we came out of that whole situation with back at the end of Chapter 3. Feels like a lifetime ago now, but that's because Chapter 4 was so long. Again, Chapters 1 through 3 of this game were like... They felt like they flew by. And then ever since Chapter 4, it's just been... It's like I said it before, it's like they doubled down on the story and they started actually fleshing it out way more. Which I like. I'm down with that. But it does feel like the first half of the game is not actually the first half. It's like the first third. It does make it feel unbalanced time-wise. Like you think you're at the halfway point when you reach Chapter 4, but you're actually not. You're barely like a third of the way because of the way it is, you know? At least that's how it's starting to feel. But that's good. I'm glad this is a very long story. It's given me a lot of content. I'm enjoying it. This episode was just starting to get boring, like I said earlier, and then they switched things up and it got interesting again. Right at that last moment, I was starting to feel like this can't be the whole episode, right? I was literally like, this can't be the whole thing. Like, this is way too repetitive and just kind of dull. So, yeah, things are looking good. Anyway, outside of that, yeah, I wanted to mix in the other thing I wanted to say with my outro and just say thank you very much to everybody watching and supporting on any platform. I appreciate it very much. I love you all very much, and I thank you all very much for the support. And that includes you, Lantis. Thank you for the resub. Haven't seen you online in a hot minute. Thank you for the adventures. Yeah, I've actually I forgot to turn on my Discord when I went live yesterday and today. You're right. So I apologize for that, Atlantis. I forgot to announce on Discord and everything. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Atlantis. I appreciate it. I hope Pizza Maid's still having a good vacation too. If she sees this, I hope you're having fun. And because I know she does watch some of the VODs. She said some things and I'm like, oh shit, she actually, you know, she wasn't there live, but she definitely saw what I said that time. So yeah, if you're watching this, Pizza Maid, thank you as well. But yeah, just before I completely wrap it up, going back to earlier topics, I guess. Specifically, what we talked about was what Gedimholt said. Whether you're somebody, you know, like, whether you're somebody who just wants to watch the grass grow, watch the sun come up and go down in the evening, you know, come up in the morning, go down in the evening, or you want to accomplish great things. The bottom line is that death itself is the greatest obstacle to doing, well, anything. You can't accomplish anything if you die. So, don't die. That's why I say that at the end of every stream. But please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Don't die. And I will see you all next time. So until then, please have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. Atlantis says I will facepalm on her behalf. Ah, yes, you were watching at the right time, son Atlantis. Good night, Atlantis. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have a good one. I'm sure Pizza Maid will be proud.
Bruh. Look at this dude.